So here's the bag, the hanging wall bag. Yeah, as you saw, not the best way to hit and stuff. So obviously the infamous RAJ hitting the wall. This will come down in the thing. They might even, when this comes down, it'll be like a bit like the Berlin Wall. Everyone will be collecting pieces of this concrete post and stuff, be going for millions of pounds. I reckon certain people, like, you know, my biggest fans who basically my haters, yeah, will probably spend billions of pounds just on a tiny little piece of the RAJ touching this wall. So, when it comes down, it will sell every piece and it'll be a trillionaire, yeah, because a lot of people are obsessed with me. So obviously, yeah, so there's only so much I could do with this bag, in the sense that I couldn't go to the side, couldn't go to this side properly, and it was against the wall, so there was no push. And what was happening over a period of time, I was going to damage my shoulder. And then somebody said to me, look, don't keep on doing that, you're going to hurt yourself. One of the other issues was that, although I got this here, there is a drain here, and so there's a little dip, yeah. So sometimes when I was moving, I was kind of slipping a bit, yeah. So you might have seen sometimes when I was moving side to side, there's a little dip in there, and I can't cover it because of it's a drain. Fully cover it. So yeah, so what I'm doing now is basically, ta-ta! Here it is, my new little baby, yeah. And obviously with a bracket, I'm gonna put on the wall, yeah. Need to drill it. So yeah, the reason I got this particular bag is because it's the perfect size. As you can see here, I've got this alley here. Still got that bloody thing there. I should fix it actually. I haven't given it back. Still can work up to a point. So this bag's filled already, totally. I didn't have to put clothing or anything. It's very hard as well. I picked this particular size here, although it's relatively thin. Not that big. I think it's 5 foot or less, because of the size here, yeah. And what I'm going to do is to attach it there as high as possible. The reason why I like this spot is because I can come from here, hit it straight on, or I can come from here, hit it that way, or I can come from here, hit it that way, yeah. So I've got a nice kind of like turn into it, yeah, and that will give me an ability to be able to kind of move about and stuff. So obviously it's going to be attached by the thingies, and I'm just trying to figure out the height though, how high I want to go, and I need to get a masonry drill, which I've got, and just drill it quickly. It's pretty warm today, man. I don't know why it's suddenly gone so warm. It's relatively warm. It feels like 12, 13 degrees. Well, for now that's quite warm because it's been like 0 degrees. So yeah, you can see I've got quite a big space here. Had to clear a bit out of, push things back a bit. But overall, another thing that's good about this spot, yeah, is that I've got a light here, so that will allow it to kind of like, even if it's dark, I can still kind of, use it and stuff. And obviously if you look here, then I got that there, then I got that there, it's a nice little thing, so I can still use this one for certain things, yeah, just kind of like basic thingy. That one's more for looks silly, but it's just for more eye-hand coordination. And then here is going to be the main thing where I can start moving around now. Obviously in the gym these are going to be double the size, double the weight, I think. But like I said, to the haters out there, man, to the haters out there, you're obsessed. I'm just exercising, dude. Calm down. They think, yeah, I want to be the new Mike Tyson. Raj, everyone suddenly becomes a boxing freaking expert. Raj, you're moving like this. Raj, you're gonna die in the ring. Raj, dude, calm down, man. Calm down. I'm 45 years old, and haven't trained for 10 years. And first time I'm doing boxing and stuff. Calm down. It's so hysterical, man. It's so hilarious that I find it so funny, man. I crack up sometimes when I read them, especially when Sid Bash, that football. He's a right low IQ fucking near the fall, man. Anyway, I'm gonna stop effing and blinding, man. I don't know what's happened to me since the corona. Anyway, let me just. Yep, got the drill out. Done the hard bit, to be honest with you. I didn't want to record it, which was putting the holes in. As you can see here, and these are going to go in. This is a masonry wall, so yeah, to get that freaking thing out, I think it took a bit of time. Wall was very solid, to drill in deep as well, as you can see. I'm not going to take the risk of filming myself doing that, to be honest with you, because I don't want to be distracted looking at the camera and stuff. So yeah, next stage now is to hang this, basically, this little thing here, and that's going to be the main bar. And hopefully, you know, it's not going to be too hard to do. You know, it's going to sit here like this. Where is it? 2 holes. Yep, so the holes are fine. And then you're going to have the hanging bar, and this is kind of right at the edge, so I can kind of like do it. So let me just hang this in, and let's see what happens. I can't record at the same time. Yep. So kind of got it up. It's not up, but I've drilled the holes, obviously. I was going to have it a bit higher, but then as you can see over there, I just lowered it a little bit. It looked slightly lower. Another thing is here, for some reason the material is much softer. I think it's got breeze blocks up there, and this bit's got bricks. I don't know why, certain parts. So yeah, you can see inside brick, but then up there it looks like breeze block. So the breeze block wasn't as strong, so I lowered it a little bit for that as well. So hopefully this thing is a freaking nightmare turning these things in, though, not gonna lie. So I should have bought something. I think I should be able to. I think the hard bit's out of the way now. It's just a matter of just thingying, and as you can see, it's going to be here, and then the bag's going to be down there. Hopefully, it's a good position. There's the bag, obviously. Yeah. Don't cry, guys. Don't cry. I know. Every time, you know, I've gone from the wall to the bag to the wall to the wall in the bag, and now to a proper boxing bag. Yeah, obviously a small one though. So anyway, have a look at that. The moon is out. It's only, what time is it now? It's only 5 o'clock. Kind of weird, man. Yeah, it does happen sometimes. Anyway, let's get the thingy on board. Yeah, I did put the bag up last time. I've taken it down because I just wanted to tweak things a little bit. That was just temporary. Last night I had to see if it would take the weight before I tighten up the screws, because I didn't tighten them fully yesterday. So you can see here, did do them up there originally, but I lowered it slightly because that was a bit soft there for some reason, so I just need to just tighten these. Make sure they're fully tightened. Yeah, see, this one's a little bit loose. Yeah. So there we go. And yeah, now yeah, let's see. So it's, I don't know if that's actually capturing it. This is pretty sturdy now. Can't imagine it falling down or anything. It's pretty sturdy. That bit was a little bit soft, so these are popping out. This bit's, the next drill was a lot better. A little bit high, but to be honest with you, what can I do? I don't know, I think it should be fine anyway. You can see here. There you go. Put the chain up. Okay, I'm gonna put the chain up. What I need to do is to put, yeah, I think a lot of people would like to hang me from this. Could you imagine? I could imagine them, everyone in this thingy, all my thingies wanting to hang me. Listen here, Diaz, You're not hanging the Raj. You're crazy. This is for the bag. I can imagine everybody going, oh, what do you, all my fans, yeah. Don't worry. Got this anyway. Got this anyway, mate. We'll test it out later. I'll give you a little tester. Later on, man. Yeah, obviously it's my little bat. Don't get triggered, guys. Don't get triggered. And everyone starts going mad. Raj has gone mad. You know, last night I was watching a live stream from Football Faz's. Obviously he's doing Sikh shows. I find them hilarious. But it was hilarious, yeah. Savage Sid Bashir was going, Raj, you're freaking irresponsible. You show knives and stuff on your live stream. As he was doing that, one of the other guys, Omar, pulled out a freaking Rambo knife, talking about cutting people's fingers off, and he was like, "Well, you know, they can do that in the Canada, but you know, it's irresponsible. Oh, it's still irresponsible. Still irresponsible. This is not illegal, Padilla." Which way do I want it? Let me check this recording. Easy. It's not too heavy, so get this last one. Okay. So yeah. That's okay. Got a chair underneath just to hold it up. We'll sit with the chair. Okay. Okay. I'll find out when I start hitting it anyway. Like you can see, it's not too big. Oh God. I don't want a massive bag. Okay. Like I said, the infamous wall. You know, tall, yeah. I'm gonna sell them off each piece, billions of pounds. They'll pay for the bit of the rod. Obviously, next stage was the bag. I am still gonna keep this for kind of just like, you know, basic kind of stuff. I think it has its place. Obviously, before everyone starts crying, I'm not being professional. Everyone's insane. They think I'm trying to be professional. Everyone suddenly becomes a boxing coach, yeah? An expert, yeah? Raj, you must do it this way. Raj, you must do it this way. Obviously, got this now. So, yeah, big up to myself. Big up to myself. Yeah, I mean, the reason I brought the bag, this particular bag, for obvious reason, is the size, mainly. It was ready filled, which is good. And it did come with a boxing gloves, which I showed, not the ones that they advertised Amazon. And so I'm a bit pissed off about that. But yeah, you can see, I think it's pretty sturdy. I can't see this kind of buckling. Any heavier though, or any bigger would have been a problem. You know, before everyone goes, oh yeah, I got no internet as well. I forgot to say that, man. Got no freaking internet for 3 days now. It's Thursday. Actually, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is the third day. Freaking pissing me off. Obviously, I got my mobile data, but it's limited to the month, so I can't keep on using it. I've been keeping up to date with a couple of streams, especially those hilarious Sikh streams. You're doing Sikh prachar. You know, prachar is preaching. I'm loving it. I'm learning at the same time. Imagine that, yeah. They're trying to diss Sikhi, yeah. And I'm actually like, wow, that's really amazing religion. What an amazing religion. Totally gone wrong. Dude, you're not playing chess for those. Yeah, you got to start playing chess. You're still playing Connect 4. It's embarrassing, man. And you're, oh, I can't even believe. I'm not going to tell you the tactic because you lot are so dumb, man. Why would you alienate Sikhs that are against me, making them hate you? Oh, how do we get to Raj? We start attacking the Sikhi. So all those Sikhs that hate Raj are going to now start hating us as well, proving the point what Raj has been saying for ages, that you guys are cunts. Anyway, let me just set the thing up. Yeah, so I haven't trained for a few days. I'm not gonna lie. I decided to give my shoulder a rest. I had a lot of. I'm gonna be honest. I got some commission work come up, and I can't take a risk. Also, I'm gonna start training again. I thought, let me wait until this comes because it's got more give. I can now kind of move around the bag. And before everyone says, Raj, you're gonna die in the ring, Raj. First of all, I've got no opponents here. Before everyone says, oh yeah, this is what was given with the thingy. I mean, they're a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. Exposable thumbs. I don't know how good that is. Yeah, before everyone says, oh Raj, you're gonna die in the ring. First of all, yeah, you lot are so freaking crazy. I'm exercising, having a bit of fun. And if anyone like Fudul Faz wants to jump in the ring here, somebody that I know I can bust their teeth here, we'll do it. But the thing is that you lot are going hysterical. This is why I love the fact that I can trigger you bitches. You've got a disposable thumb there. Look how annoying that is. I'm not going to use these, to be honest with you. So, the good thing is this here. So I'll just I'll use it a little bit. So basically, the reason I brought this bag was because of the size. I know people can say, it's not a proper boxing bag. It doesn't matter. Can I punch it? Can I punch it? Yeah. Can I punch it? Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a Thai boxing bag, whether it's in a boxing bag. So it doesn't really matter as long as I can hit it. My main thing was the height and the width, yeah. There were other boxing bags that I liked more, to be honest with you. But they were just too big or too small. And I'll show you what I mean by that, because the thing is that if you look, my best bet, so I can actually go from here, yeah. Now I would have loved to have put it here, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but as you can see, there's a light there, and every time I would have hit it, it would have hit the light, and that light is essential, especially at night time when I want to exercise and stuff, or we've got stuff to do in the garden. So the good thing about this is that I can actually, you know, move around. Yeah, I can move around, and now you can see how narrow this area is here. Yeah, look, think about it. It's just body weight. Exactly. So if it was any bigger, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'm gonna have to figure out what the best way to thingy. Now, one of the good things is that I can actually do it without the actual mitts. I will use the mitts, obviously, because I don't want to damage my hands and stuff, but I can sometimes use it without it. So one thing I've realized though is it moves a lot, so what I might do is put something here so it doesn't move so much. And I know people say, how are they supposed to move? I don't want it to move too much because there's not enough room here. Yeah? Now you can see here, yeah, I like it actually. I do like it. I do like it. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing anything too hard on that. Before you say, Raj, you're terrible. I'm not even hitting it properly. I'm just touching it. One of the things is I've decided to lose another stone. To be honest, I just don't like the weight. I need to get it. It's going to be mainly off the gut. Not a stone, maybe another half a stone. Maybe a stone, to be honest with you. Yeah, I probably shouldn't get too skinny, but I do want to lose the weight, and if it goes back up, it goes back up, but I want to exercise afterwards. So the reason I haven't really exercised is because I want to try and lose weight. The problem is when I find when I'm exercising, I'm so hungry afterwards that I have to eat, yeah, and that kind of gets counterproductive for me in terms of losing weight. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way, and then you know, like I said, the only thing is I don't feel really turn the camera around, I think. There you go for another angle. Been told to keep my chin down. Obviously got a big nose. Everyone's like, Raj, you're gonna break your nose. I'm gonna break your nose. I had my nose broken at least 10 times. At least really hurt. I've even had this bit here ripped. Yeah, I've been in hospital, I think 4 times for my nose. So if anyone knows how it feels to be hit in the face on your nose, it's me. It's not nice, but I've experienced it loads of times. Yeah, so here's a different angle. See what this, but I've taken the things off. Already put them on, but it's quite good to get your hands used to it without it as well. The good thing about this, obviously, like I said before, I couldn't actually move with the bag because there was no give, and at least this way I can, you know, go around, and even whoever said, Raj, you got no power. I'm not putting no power in. Not putting no power in. What I want to start doing is more technique. Yeah, I start learning more technique now. Oh, because now I've got this, I can kind of practice stuff. Obviously, you know, I don't think I'm going to be a boxer or anything. Calm down, guys. It's good exercise, a bit of fun. I can learn how to defend myself up to that point. Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, even running is a defense. Because if you've got to run away, it's better to be fit. Yeah? So if there's like loads of people after you, you can't run, you're screwed. So keeping fit. Keeping fit is good for that as well. There's lots of tactics you can use to defeat or anything. Sometimes running, if there's too many of them against you, is another good one. So obviously if I'm overweight, I can't. Another thing is to be able to even withstand punches and stuff, yeah? And not even hit, because I've seen that video, that Sikh guy in Birmingham, and he didn't really throw anything, he just went like that, and he withstood a lot. I've never seen anyone take so many freaking kicks and punches. Big up to that shared one thing, yeah? Against a lot of hyenas. And he still didn't fall, and he looked totally fine afterwards. Yeah, so that's the thing, even being able to kind of like defend yourself, by keeping your arms up and, you know, chin down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, one of the things is, like I said, you got a light here, and this would have been a perfect position because I could have moved all the way around. There would have been, you know, it would have been perfect here. But obviously, the light is more important. And it's actually perfect for night time. It's right here as well, so you can see the bags here. So from this position, I've got those gloves on now. So yeah, I'm not obviously. Everyone goes, Raj, your techniques are terrible. You're gonna die, Raj. You're gonna die. Calm down. The boxing pundit. Everyone becomes a boxing expert. Yes, we taught Mike. Look, unless you've taught Mike Tyson or someone, yeah. I don't really want to hear at the moment, yeah. You know, calm down. this is, I can't believe how hysterical people get, man. So, you know, I'm trying to keep my thingy down, and what I'm going to try and do is lose weight. I want to get down to another, I think, a stone or under a stone. I know people say don't be too thin, but I don't like this weight. Yeah, I want to be a bit more, or at least get in shape. Yeah. So, I think it's, what was it got? That's the only thing I don't like. Maybe I got the hooks and wrong. Maybe I need to tweak them. Let me just see if I can move around easily. So if I was to go from here. Stuck a little bit, it's so tight there, as you can see. The back kind of moving, which is probably good, I suppose, a bit like Indiana Jones style. Dodge it. Dodge it. Yeah. Well, I think the best position for me is going to be here. The only problem is I don't feel comfortable with my left at all. What I might do for the next week or so is concentrate on the left. Yeah. Not do too much, because I'm, like I said, when I'm exercising, because it takes like an hour sometimes, I'm starving afterwards, and then I just eat. So I'm going to cut that down for a bit. Maybe just concentrate on you know, the basic stuff like my left and stuff. And just look, you can see it's low. I do feel uncomfortable punching this way. I think it's psychological because the wall's there, and every time I'm trying to think, I feel as if I'm going to hit the wall. So I need to get used to it. Maybe I need to step back a bit. Yeah, actually that feels better. If I step back a bit, I don't feel so thingy. So. But it's just a bit getting used to the space. Getting used to the space. Yeah, nice little bag. Perfect size, I'd say. Any bigger would have been a problem, obviously. I don't like the swing though. Dude. I actually thought I'd have to fill the bag up. I was pleasantly surprised it was already filled. That makes life a lot easier. What I need to start doing is to try and keep my chin down and turning into a punch as well. Swiveling my body into. Alright. It's quite a nice little setup now. So this I can use for like eye-hand coordination. You know, just punching a moving object. Obviously, you know, it's a good little bit of exercise as well. You can move around it. This I'm still going to keep there, just because I think it's good for just, you know, just a basic kind of punching and stuff. And then I can now go over to this bit here, and then you know, so I'll use all three. I think it's a nice little setup now that I got. Yeah, so let me just do a little bit of a wrap up. What I'm going to do at the end of this, you're going to have a nice little treat of the RAJ. You know, you know, with his trusted old bat, testing, you know, just testing, playing a bit of baseball and all that kind of stuff. Now the thing is, yeah, my internet's been down for a few days now. It's Thursday, it went down Tuesday morning, or I haven't had no internet since Monday night. So God knows what talk is doing, man. You freaking piss takers. Obviously I've got my mobile data from my mobile, so I've been listening to some, but I can't jump on streams and stuff, which is actually good, actually, to be honest too. It's allowed me to kind of do quite a lot of stuff that I needed to do, because these internet stuff get freaking addictive. But one of the things is that, you know, Football Faz is doing a series on Sikhism. Now, I have to say something. Told you so. Told you so. To all the Football Sikhs out there, yeah, that, you know, said to me that, oh, Raj, you this, that, oh, you're a hate preacher, you're this, yeah. Listen to those streams, yeah, and tell me if I wasn't right about Football Faz and that channel. Tell me I was not right. I've been proven right, yeah. I said to you, yeah, from day dot, that they don't talk about Sikhism, but when they do, they'll talk about it in the same way they talk about Shias, same way they talk about Sufis, same way they talk about Hindus, same way they talk about Christians, yeah. They will talk about it the same way, because they don't realize that when they're doing their shows, they're totally taking a piss, yeah. But they say it's facts. But when we say something, it's taking a piss, it's not facts. And this is what I've realized about them, yeah. They don't even know they're doing it, yeah. They don't even know they're doing it. Like, just in, I think it's been 6 shows, I've got a compilation I'm gonna do, because obviously my internet's done, of the most disrespectful stuff about Sikhs, and I'm glad they've done it, yeah. And I know Sikhs are going to say, well, why are you glad? Look, you've got to sometimes allow people to show their true colours, yeah. And Faz has showed these true colours. I've heard just in the last, I think it's only been going on for like 5 shows or 6 shows, Sikhs are filthy, Sikhs are disgusting. We don't remember when RAJ said, oh, the Sikh women, elderly Sikh women were running over, are they just kuffars? Sikhism is demonic, you know, when they were doing certain things on it. Oh, all of this stuff, it's unbelievable. So thank you for Faz. Like I said, you're too dumb. Like Raspect said, yeah, and I'm gonna, you know, I've played the audio before, that I think Raj is right. You guys are playing Connect 4 and you can't see it, because what you've done for me is amazing, yeah. Obviously, I don't want to hear my religion being dissed, because I think it's a beautiful faith, yeah. You know, I'm going to do a show, hopefully, once the internet's up, about what's more merciful and compassionate and forgiving. Because remember, God is supposed to be merciful, compassionate, and forgiving. What is more merciful, passionate, and forgiving is reincarnation and karma, or eternal hellfire. Remember, eternal hellfire, it goes on for eternity. There's no end to it. So, you know, reincarnation, as much as you might disagree with it, and karma and all that stuff, it still gives you another chance at liberation and to, you know, get to Satchkund, we call Satchkund, which is heaven. But with eternal hellfire, and I'm going to do a description, because there's descriptions, oh my God, man, peeling off skins, putting fruit down their throat, burning their insides. All right, sounds compassionate. So that's the next show I'm going to do here. But for Faz, I will also say to you this here, I'm willing to box you bare knuckle, like you said. You said, let's do bare knuckle. You'll only fight me bare knuckle. I'll do it. Yeah. Now the reason I'm going to accept your bare knuckle fight, you're a cunt for one. Yeah. But secondly, the thing is that we're both similar ages. Yeah. I'm 45. I've heard you're 41 with 5 failed businesses and a coke habit. Yeah. Allegedly. And so we're also probably similar height, because I think RAJ, yeah, should I be RAJ, said you come up to his kaccha. Yeah. Now for me, I thought kaccha meant like pants. But he's saying kaccha means this. My Punjabi is not good, so I didn't know, yeah. It means up to here. So you're around up to here, which is a little bit, probably the same size as me, or a little bit bigger. So we know we're in the same height range. I've heard you're like 6 stone though, so you might have to put on 4 stone, and I'll have to lose like 2 stone. The other thing is, yeah, there's a lot of people that, you know, obviously, you know, Sid Bash wants to fight me, this person, Abu Kantada, everybody wants to fight me. Yeah. But like I said, I'm like a beautiful woman, yeah. I choose. You're like a beautiful woman. She can choose whoever she wants, yeah. And you have to be picky. So for me, I choose. Now, I find Sid Bash the most boringest person online, yeah. Going into a ring with Sid Bash, yeah, is the equivalent of fighting a paper bag, yeah, because it's boring. There's no interest. He's monotone. I thought you, Sid Bash, was quite smart, to be honest with you, at some point. But I've realised I think you're retarded. That's why you're so slow. I thought you speak slowly because you're thinking about it. I just think you're dumb. You're retarded. You say the most stupidest things. Yeah, it's unbelievable. I never said I will fight anybody. Yeah, I said, yeah, that everybody wants to fight me, but I choose who I want to fight. Can you not see the difference? So, and the other thing about, whatever I think about Fudul Faz, yeah, he's not boring. Yeah, he's got a coke habit, allegedly. He's had 5 failed businesses. He pretends to be religious when he's the biggest cunt in the world. He's done more damage to the Muslim community through his channel than anybody could, even ISIS, in my opinion. ISIS hasn't even done that much amount of damage to the Muslim reputation, because he is doing stuff not only again, because he's similar to ISIS in some ways, yeah, and obviously he's not a terrorist, but in similar ways, like, they do more damage to their own Muslims than they actually do to non-Muslims. Yeah, so when you look at what they're doing in Iraq, is that they're killing Shias and all that kind of stuff, and all of the people that they see as deviant. And he's the same. He's done so many things to his own Muslim brothers and sisters, man. I couldn't list them off, man. But like I said, yeah, me and you in the ring, yeah. Let's do it August, because nothing's opening until April. Actually, April, I think gyms are opening and stuff. And obviously, you know, you need to put on a couple of stone. I need to lose a couple of stone. You need to put on 4 stone. Your coke habit, I'm not going to tell you to stop it. If you want to go Green Street, and you know, I know you've got coke dealers' numbers and stuff, allegedly, you can go there and get some coke. You know, I'm not going to stop you if you're a bit Speedy Gonzalez in the ring. And you know, I'm not doing intoxicants, being teetotal for 8 years. And so yeah, we can do it, man. We can do it. We can do it. Me and you, yeah. Me and you make a lot of money for charity. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I would watch a fight between me and Faz, because the originator versus a cokehead is probably the best kind of like, you know, pay for TV kind of stuff. I'd pay for it. So let's make it happen for them. Let's make it happen and carry on those Sikh shows. Imagine if someone converts to Sikhi because of you. One of your Muslim brothers. Oh, I want to tell you something. Oh, what do you want? I'm going to say that your Sikh shows have shown me the truth. Sikhism. And I'm now apostated. And everyone's like, oh no, keep them coming, mate. Keep them coming. You're proving my point. You're so dumb. All the Sikhs here that hate me are going to turn against you, Fudul. And I've even had to do nothing. Remember, I had a peace treaty with you, so everyone could even, I could even say this here, that, and it's true. I had a truce with you, and you started attacking, yeah. And not only have you attacked me, you're starting to attack Sikhism, and so keep on carrying on, Reactionary little Fudul, you and yours, man. I don't know what's wrong with you. You know, I've destroyed you. What do you want me to do? You want me to totally destroy you? Because I can do it. Anyway, I'm talking too much now, so let's, what I'm going to do next, just as a nice little treat towards the end, we'll have a little kind of test on the bat. So enjoy yourself, guys. Enjoy yourself. Here's a little treat. Okay, this is a nice little treat for you guys at the end. Don't get triggered. Don't get triggered. So obviously, you know, I've taken a new sport up as well, baseball. As well as cutting down trees, yeah. Obviously has the other uses as well. It's a nice steel bat. I got it for like 30 quid, man. It's actually pretty good. I used to, you know, people say, Raj, you're gonna hurt yourself. Raj, don't worry, I'm just playing baseball, man. When I was younger, I used to do what's called Gatka, which is a form of martial arts involving sticks and swords. I mean, I haven't even done this for like 20 years, but it's still a thing here. And I used to have to go like that, and we used to do the whole. Also, we used to do fighting with sticks. So to practice sparring, then when you get good enough, you go to swords here. And so we used to have to go. Obviously, you'd want to think so. You'd have a shield here, and you get hit. I used to get hit all over the place over the head and stuff. So yeah. Obviously, you know, it's a nice sort of treat for the end. I mean, I'm not doing anything apart from, playing baseball. But you know, if people come and try and violate in any way, then the Raj has other, ways to deal with them. Yeah. So obviously, I should really practice this more. What I used to do is, oh, it's a bit off. So yeah, like I said, just a little bit of. Yeah. The thing about it is it's pretty heavy, so you have to hold two hands. You can't be doing anything with one hand. Obviously, I'm talking about playing thingy. I'm trying to think about maybe hitting this and see what happens. The problem is, a little bit further that way. Kind of mistake that. Broke. It broke. It broke. Apples all over the place. There you go. I just tapped it as well. Didn't even get no real swing to it, so you can see it is a good bat. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good bat. Obviously, when I become a baseball player, whoa. Imagine this, yeah, with the axe in one hand. Don't get triggered, Savage Sid Bash. You know, your mate had a Rambo knife out yesterday, and he's like, oh, I don't like people showing weapons because it, yeah, you know, there's knife crime everywhere. And then you're sitting on a panel for like 10 minutes talking about chopping people's fingers off. God, you lot are pathetic weirdos, man. You're pathetic weirdos. Yeah, you're pathetic. Let me just say something. Every man has a right to defend their castle. Yeah, yeah, defend their castle. Yeah. Obviously, within means. Obviously, within means. I feel like Negan from I don't know if people watch The Walking Dead. Negan. I don't really like The Walking Dead now, but I used to love it before. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, nice little ending to it. And, you know, actually, even that's pretty. I should really get used to hitting with one hand. Doing it with one hand. You know, I might start practicing this more actually. See how much I can remember. So I used to remember we used to have to go back forth. You know, just do the whole. Alright. I have the power! Alright, so this was filmed earlier. Big up to everybody, all my haters out there. Keep on crying, bitches. Keep on crying. And if you ever decide that you want to play a bit of baseball, begin to do it, boys, with your, you know. Anyway, I'm off. Big up to you. Take care.